sports. It's in the game.
That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move. He was headed to the end zone.
Tonight.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Got a man, complete to Cedric Wilson. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Spears with another carry. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Levis out of the shotgun now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Jets at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They go play action now. Lawrence looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And caught by Cooper. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Pinero's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A nice run on 1st down. Gets him 6 yards to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Henry again on 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. This will be taken at the 10. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Juwan Johnson, 45 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinero's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pineiro to kick it off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Levis to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Levis now off of play action. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10. Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Lawrence going to throw again. And caught by Cooper for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Taken at the goal line. Sheds off the tackle. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will take over. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a third person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. This time they stay on the ground. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. Oh, nice move. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Play action. It's Lawrence. Throw right side, Wilson. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Lawrence. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
This taken in at the goal line. So we've reached halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is real.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mike Evans. 70 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Levis. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Over the middle to Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And a completion to Wilson. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down. But to throw again is Lawrence. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Amari Cooper, 58 yards. And the Jets extend their lead yet again. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A first down carry for Henry. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Levis looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Levis sets up to throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no,
throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
it's caught inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards. Again, it's Lawrence. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Jets. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, Karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Quinnen Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Levis. And that one too wide and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and a mile. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at about the 28. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again. We get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know, I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's beaten a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Forced out to his left. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Levis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Levis from the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been terrific so far. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, Lawrence. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they... All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. One final try here for Will Levis. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Giants, they're strong.
today. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Two and a throw right away. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Achane. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Brad Robbins now. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now Lawrence on 1st down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Lawrence to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be knocked to the ground right there at the 22. Looking to throw, Lawrence. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Lawrence will throw. And caught by Cooper. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Up the middle, Achane. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. It's taken to the 26. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
He completes it to Evans. He leaps over him. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Now Lawrence. And caught by Cooper for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. And he's out right at the 25. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Here's Lawrence to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is. And
caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Tua sets up to pass it.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 23. Gets around him.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jets will take over.
New York set to take the field.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Lawrence steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence,
a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Jets now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
In motion goes Patrick. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Tua.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And they'll give this to Achane.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Hill going to go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his throw here's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 15. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Lawrence's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Again, it's Johnson.
It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. Shreds him with a stiff arm. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Now Lawrence.
And caught by Cooper. He's got a Jets touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Jets continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Tua going to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Here's Tua. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind. Well, a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schleprock, got that black cloud over their heads.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Lawrence. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And it's fielded at the 34. Spins past him. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little.
There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
This is Achane.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
From the gun, it's Tua.
I had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. This one deep for Wilson, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
today.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First play, going to throw it. There's Chris Olave. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A look at the numbers last week for Olave. 9 catches, 131 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Back to throw. Howell. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 7. Return there of 22 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence.
This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. Big strides. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jeremy Ruckert.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Powell throwing on first down here. The throw taken in by Sims.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Powell down to throw it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Powell, he'll look to throw it. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Taken down at the 30. You talk about this Jets defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach is going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sims. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's 3rd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And Howell will throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing 1 play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Jets now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Going right back to Wilson. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Lawrence will throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Amari Cooper, 47 yards. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
On and look.
And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. Powering his way forward. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
On first down, Lawrence.
This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 75.
And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Throwing here, Howell. They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now Howell.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Amari Cooper. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Howell. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. There comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded at the 20. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will take over. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he...
That's caught at the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 62 yards. And the Jets have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Powell. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Lawrence. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound.
Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A man who's been bit, and he loses the football a second time, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now a throw here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Touchdown, Jets. Nick Chubb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after kick it off. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found it. And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll power his way up near the 25. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Howell. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
This is taken at the 15. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking to wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Cooper, 64 yards. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
On 1st down, Howell. Olave over the middle.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Saints on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Powell.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Bringing it in. Jackson left side. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
But where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down. Powell, and that's complete. It's Sims. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. His pass complete to Ruckert.
And he'll be out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
And he rifles one incomplete.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Howell out of the shotgun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move. Taking it right down Broadway. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Looking to throw. Howell. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw, Howell. And my goodness, another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
They go play action now. Lawrence. This one deep for Wilson.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an